So this is a series of games that we will look at. Alright, which teams are actually interesting here? I don't even know. Actually, these people are I'm kind of friends with them, so I don't want to look at their game. So they might get mad at me. So let's look at a different game. This is 20 minutes. You know, I'll do the short one because the long ones are going to be boring if I keep talking. Alright, here we go. Analysis. See, I've won above all players. Look, they're all better than me at the game. That don't mean I can't look at their games and analyze it. Alright, here we go. Okay. So interesting to see Penny, right? You know, sometimes when you're outmatched, maybe they think, oh, the other team's better than us. I don't know what they're thinking. When you feel like the other team's better than you, sometimes you just go triple tank. I don't know if that's their plan, though. I don't know if this is also by design, but it seems like they backed up too much. Psylocke, very effective character, creating pressure from alternative angles, because she has escapability, she has range, right? And she can build ult. So you kind of just, oh, very good play by Invis, but has that escapability to get out of there, right? I don't even know how he killed him. I want to watch that. What the heck? Oh, he died by the mines. Okay. That's funny. Okay, now they're pushing. And this team, with one support left, they're trying to take an alternative angle, but you can't do that with one support down now. So that kind of messes up their whole plan. They start to back up a little bit. They're like, what do we do here? Seems like they're still gonna go through with it. Maybe they're just stalling out, waiting for him to come back. These guys are wising up to the plan. You know, sometimes being sneaky is enough to create space for you. And so that enables this Groot to now take some pressure here. I think the Magneto should probably be a little bit more here to protect her. Be in front of your support, right? Just position-wise, you want to be a little bit there. Good spot by the Moon Knight, creating pressure. Okay. Penny doing random stuff. Okay. I don't like the ult here. Let's see what's wrong with the ult here. I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, you know, personally, I don't get it. I don't know why you ult with no Ankh. Should have the Ankh. You can't really kill with his ult unless you're actively attacking them. You know, he kind of just throws it in. Well, he does force in a support ult, so maybe it is good. Maybe it's a good ult. Groot taking a completely alternative angle. Maybe a little too isolated here, if you ask me. Especially with him, very dangerous character against Groot. He's going to punish him. Misses. Okay. But bad spot to be in, honestly. You don't want to be there as Groot. Groot has no escapability. And that's going to ultimately stagger the team. You don't want to get caught in those spots there. Taking a lot of damage. I feel like support should be. Sometimes as a support player, you got to get closer, you know, to heal effectively. I think there's too much space, right? You got to be right here, just boom, boom, healing and get out of there if you can. Well, that is one reason to not get too close. That's Moon Knight. But, you know, you can't back up if your tank is low. You got to find a way to keep him alive. Stand here, whatever you got to do. You got to push up. And now your team is going to collapse. You have to ult. Good kill by Winter Soldier. That will keep their team at an advantage. I don't even know what happens. Let's see the kill. Good. Good kill. Ults start to break out. And, you know, ultimately you lose. But you can see a lot of the times it starts with that, you know, that first death. Both Groots kind of died. Look, I'm a top, like 150 Groot. I'm not that good, but I know how to play Groot. When you play Groot, you know, you have to know that your health is, you're a very easy target. You know how, you have to be able to understand that you can't put yourself in a bad spot too often. Did they even realize they teleported? I guess that's, see, once again, the Groot, where the heck is it? Relative to his support, I don't like his positioning. I don't even know where the other support is. This is him. Way out, right? You gotta get close. If you ask me, I'm not saying you should always be close, but when you want to save someone, you gotta be like jetting to them, because you know, if he dies here, the whole team collapses. You can't let him die. I'm not sure how this guy got here. Let's see. You know, I don't love the positioning here. Probably would have maybe shifted there. And this guy comes out of nowhere. Oh no, he's on the other team. Okay. It's a good portal. They're able to take control back, and now Groot is dead. Yeah, team collapses. Usually when one tank dies, it's like hard to maintain control. Okay, let's see now. So, now I'm curious, how the heck did they get back in here? Why do they back up so much? I guess it's something tactical. The advanced teams are aware that you need to use this corner. Rather than like defend here, where you're wide open, you gotta use this. That's like probably what the top teams are teaching each other. So Moon Knight trying to create alternative angles. Very good. I'm not sure where the Psylocke is. Okay. She's getting ready to ult. I think he just ulted. Kind of ulted nothing, right? Wait. Maybe it works out. I don't like it. I kind of have a personal rule, don't ult with Groot unless you could get a support in there. But maybe that's not always the best approach. But you see, this team defensively, the blue team defended so well against the ults. You know, these are powerful ults. Groot, Psylocke, some of the strongest ults in the whole game. And they end up with nothing, really. That's a good throw. That guy Magneto is very good. And there it is. Team collapses. Why don't I just go here just to like not... I don't wanna... Okay, portal, ult, counter ult. Somehow Iron Fist is here. Iron Fist is a good character to get a quick kill. You almost trade one kill for death. Alright. Ugly. Let's go here. So let's see how the other team, Disaster, let's see how they try to break this down. Really like the Wolverine pick, because I'm assuming there's something among everyone where everyone's running Penny on this map. I guess it's just like some coaches said it's the best thing to run. Well, you know who's really good against Penny? Wolverine. He's also very good against Magneto. He almost... Oh. Well, he switched out of Wolverine. Oh no, there he is. Take that high ground. Very smart. I like that. If you can grab this guy, yeah, that kind of just ends the game right there, if we're being honest here. And pulled him. There it is, right? And he gets another one. I like that. The Rocket Raccoon, you know, for those who don't know, the jump thing that he could pick up, it's pretty kind of broken when you combine it with Wolverine. And now Wolverine's just going to chill out, probably wait for his cooldown, or not, maybe he's just going to push. I think he should wait for his cooldown and go for another grab. Oh, he gets one. Yeah. Okay. They ult to maintain control. They lose someone. I think the Wolverine here should have just went around or something, you know, like probably should have just looked for another grab on a tank. I think sometimes you got to be patient. Let your cooldowns come back, get your grab. That's really his most valuable play. Instead of, yeah, you know, I think he wasted the grab there. I don't like that. Okay. Kind of wasteful. Venom, huge ult. That's probably going to end the game either way. I think they took the better lineup. You know, with Venom, Venom is good against Penny because it's harder to kill him in the traps. He can kind of just get out of there. He can overshield himself. And they get a portal in. Let's see how that... Wolverine. Wolverine attacking Magneto. Wolverine attacking Strange. Yeah, that's not a tank duo you want to play into Wolverine. He's good against all of those tanks. That was a good pick. Good pick, Wolverine.